Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, I have something yet again from Colombia. Love this brand. Let's open up the box and see what we got, because we have the brand new Colombia Hatana. Breathe. I don't know why I said it with a jet. Hatana. Yes, I like that name. Cool name. And let me tell you guys, absolutely fantastic trail shoes, trail running, hiking shoes, however you want to use them. Super comfortable, very lightweight, excellent outsole. I mean, outsole I absolutely love. Colombia just nailed the outsole in these shoes. $100 currently on Amazon. The link is in the description below. But if you want to know everything about the shoes, stick around for the whole review if you're really considering to buy it, because this is not just a regular shoe review. This review is specifically for my ultimate survival shoes. Yes, basically, if this wasn't just your regular hiking shoe, but maybe you were hiking in them, or maybe you were just wearing them, I don't know, in a grocery store, and something bad happened, and now you had to survive. You had to fight, you had to run, you had to climb, I don't know, whatever's necessary for your survival. This is what you were wearing. Would they contribute to your survival? Or would they get you killed? Well, how do we make the judgment? We make the judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, comfort level. And in order to assess the comfort level of all the boots and shoes that are reviewed on this channel, I do a 3-mile run, then a 5-mile walk, and I continue wearing the shoes for the rest of the day, so that the total wear time is about 8 hours. And like I said, I love the comfort level of the shoes. There are a few factors that contribute to the comfort level. Let's start with the first one, the weight. All right, I have my scale over here. This is size 10, and size 10, this is lightweight. I would say like 12 ounce. I would say, yeah, about 12 ounce. Let's see if I'm correct. Wow, I'm pretty good. 11.7, even under 12 ounce. Absolutely fantastic weight. Now, whenever it comes to the shoes, whether it's running shoes, hiking shoes, trail running shoes, I always say that if you can find something between 10 and 15 ounce, they're gonna be fantastic. You're not gonna have any unnecessary weight on your feet that's gonna cause you fatigue after some time, after some distance, you know, covered. 11.75, absolutely fantastic weight for a trail running shoe, for a hiking shoe. All right, let's move on to the next factor that contributes to the comfort level, is the flexibility of the outsole. And here, as you can see, it's definitely very flexible, not flimsy, but flexible. Creases in all the right spots. The creasing spots where it does crease, as you can see right here, right here, right here, very soft, so they don't create the pressure points. So far so good. Let's move on to the inner sole. I'm gonna take it out and show it to you, because it's not a regular inner sole. This is the Ortholite inner sole. As you can see now, if you're not familiar with Ortholite inner soles, basically it's kind of a cool technology, moisture wicking technology that prevents bacteria from spreading. So obviously, hiking shoe, trail running shoe, you're gonna wear it for extended periods of time. You will put in the effort, let's say, during the wear of the shoe, so your feet might be sweating. This Ortholite inner sole, excellent. And I noticed that Colombia started recently implementing more and more Ortholite inner sole, and I'm really happy to see that, because this is really good. Definitely enough cushioning to not be flimsy, but at the same time kind of maintain firm, cushiony feel. Overall, pretty good. Once you remove it, it goes straight into the midsole. Now let's talk about the padding. We have padding in the tongue, padding in the shaft, padding in the heel, plenty of padding, and the whole body of the shoe just feels really nice, because this material is super soft. So Colombia did excellent job overall on the comfort level. This is absolutely fantastic. I love this shoe. Okay, let's move on to the criteria number 2, proofing and protection. Now, these are not waterproof, which personally I don't mind at all. I know some people like to have waterproof shoes whenever it comes to like hiking situations, but I'd rather have non-waterproof, because they just are more breathable and they dry up faster. So, I mean, you don't really have much clearance for waterproofing anyway, so I don't really see that much of a point in having a waterproof hiking shoe. But let's talk about the protection. Here you do have not much, just a tiny little bit with this extra fabric going for kind of a reinforcement, but again, don't rely for this as a means for protection. Overall, the toe box is very soft, so be careful on the rocky road and don't drop anything on your toe. Obviously nothing in the heel, in the ankles. The heel is kind of reinforced the same way as the front, and you have a very good quality rubber that gives plenty of protection from the bottom, but we'll talk about the outsole later. Let's move on to the criteria number 3. What is that? We have some loose string hanging out here. Not good, Columbia. Not good. Speaking of the quality, see, we have a random string hanging around here. Not very good, but this Columbia, big brand, sometimes problems with the quality control. I guess they didn't check under the Innersole. But overall, whenever it comes to Columbia, they seem to be pretty good. I personally have been wearing Columbia for a very long time. Newton Reach, I had them for about 3 years now, and I've taken them on plenty of hikes, and they're still holding together very, very nicely. These are brand new on the market on Amazon, so there are not a lot of reviews just yet, but I'm sure they will be coming up. Now let's talk about the design features. Here we usually I talk about the lacing system. Here is nothing crazy. It's a little bit on the mushy side. Mushy side. Lacing system just a little bit too thick and kind of soft. I'm personally not a huge fan of this lacing system, but on the plus side, it tightens very nicely, very proportionally, which is kind of surprising because usually when you have fabric hooks like this for designed to save the weight, usually it's not that easy to put on and take off the shoe. That's not the case here, so overall pretty good. Let's move on to the criteria number 4, outsole traction stability. So whenever I do my run and my walk, I do that on the variety of different surfaces, some asphalt, tarmac, dry sand, wet sand, dry grass, wet grass, rocky road, trail surface, concrete, marble tile, rubber, just plenty of surfaces. And this outsole is excellent. It performs great on not pretty much on everything that you throw at it. It has plenty of aggression to give you a great grip on slippery surfaces like wet grass. But at the same time, as you can see, overall the design is kind of flat, so you don't really dig into the mud, into the sand. Nothing gets stuck because the pattern is very simplistic. It's not fancy, complicated, weird stuff where you get the rocks, little rocks get stuck in there, sand gets stuck in there. Not the case here. It's very, very simplistic, very plain, and that's the beauty of it. So overall, excellent outsole. Let's move on to the criteria number 5 really quick. Temperature. Excellent shoe for hot temperatures, very nice, very breathable. Because this is not a waterproof, you have the fabric that is super breathable. I mean, right here, so you're definitely not gonna overheat. No point to talk about the cold temperatures because, well, not waterproof, not insulated, kind of pointless. But for hot temperatures, fantastic. Criteria number 6 now, the sizing. These are true to the size, no problems with the sizing. Let's move on to the criteria number 7, balance of application. So, if this was your ultimate survival shoe, would this be good? Well, if you're the type of person that prefers to just be as lightweight, as quick as possible, and honestly, the beauty of the shoe is that you can wear it on pretty much daily basis. You know, it doesn't look weird. It doesn't look like usual weird look of your typical hiking shoe, right? So the more you wear it, obviously, you know, the survival situations, you don't know when they're gonna happen, right? So as long as you have these on, well, you're kind of prepared. So that's kind of the beauty of it. But as a regular hiking shoe, as a regular trail running shoe, I really, really do like them. I mean, right now I do have a couple of pairs of trail running shoes, but once they wear out, this is probably gonna be on the top of my list for the choices unless something newer and better comes out. And let's move on to the criteria number 8, the price. $100 currently on Amazon. Great price. In that price range, yes, there is some competition. There is some really good stuff from Saucony, Keen, There is some good stuff from Merrell. You might be able to find something from Salomon around that price range, probably a little bit more expensive, from La Sportiva. But in $100, probably the main competitor would be from Saucony, which is also an excellent brand. So it's kind of hard to to make the decision. But here's the thing. These are brand new on the market. They just came out. That's why the price is gonna be like MSRP. In, you know, six months usually. That's like the average. And then the prices usually drop. So this is probably gonna be like $70, $80. So for that price, really hard to beat. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about the shoe? What do you think about this review? If you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to address them. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Ultimate Survival Gear. I'll see you guys in the next video.